Test, test, 1, 2. Alright, we can hear each other. We're good to go. Alright, I'm Boyfriend, and welcome to Girlfriend vs. Boyfriend. This is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, playing this game, because honestly, out of the original mechanics of the Assassin's Creed series, I think this is probably one of the best ones, right next to Black Flag and Rogue. And what's also really interesting is that this is one of the few games that actually doesn't have a solid connection to any of the other characters in the game. From what I can find, like, this doesn't connect up from Unity very much at all. Because whereas you look at the whole series, you end up with basically one connected to because of Desmond, then you have Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio, Brotherhood Ezio, Revelations Ezio, and then Assassin's Creed 3, Desmond connects it to Ezio because it's the same. Desmond's the same character throughout that, and then you have Connor Kenway. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is Kenway's grandfather. And then Rogue is the assassins, what happened to the Assassin's Creed prior to Connor in Assassin's Creed 3, that when he finds that the Creed is basically torn down into shambles because there was a traitor. That's what Assassin's Creed Rogue is. Rogue leads right into Unity with your character Shay, actually running into the very beginning of Unity, the cutscene with Arno as a boy with the little girl and his father getting murdered. Shay actually is the person who kills his father, and that goes into Unity. And then Syndicate really doesn't have any other connection other than there's a mission where you get to go to Kenway's house, but the characters don't connect or intersect at all other than that. Which kind of makes sense because after Desmond dies, you basically end up with just having, because Desmond's whole plot was, hey, the world's going to end, so he saves the world and he dies, and then it's just a matter of Templars and Assassins are racing to gather pieces of Eden so somebody can have power. Which kind of makes for a lame story. So basically, if they ran out of things to tell, they just made it about going to these different time periods. Which isn't necessarily bad, they just don't have a present-day story they're telling at all. But anyway, this one, I think, nailed down the traversal to where you weren't stuck with things being boring like they got in some other games, for being stuck on walls and whatnot. And I just also love the music in it. And the two characters being also male-female is also great, but the two characters were really two separate characters that were performed really, really well. But here we are with our present day random bullshit that's not great.
Abstergo.
I didn't mind in Black Flag, like, the whole video game company being a front for the Templars. But, like, they just didn't go anywhere with it.
Hello, Initiate. Recently, Abstergo Historical
Like, I don't really know who
Research
this
began
character
several
really
new
is.
projects in London.
And then you
both
have
know that when Abstergo makes big
the IT
moves,
guy,
Templars are up to
or
something.
kind of like
We
the
think
communications
they're hot
IT
on the
guy,
trail of a
and
new piece of Eden,
Sarah,
and that
the
people in London looking for it.
hardware gal
Jacob and Evie
who runs
Fry
into all
are
this
twins.
stuff.
How awesome is that?
Speak of the devil. Fire up your cameras, Bex.
Just in the long run, like, throughout the present day story, the Assassins have been losing. Like, after Desmond's dead and saves the world and whatnot, Templars are the most power and they have the most stuff. Here's two guys, Rebecca and Sean. These two people were like hardware, like in the lab at a desk job, and now they're field agents.
See what we can see.
And it's like we never meet any other field agents for the Assassins other than Desmond, and like meet his dad, and that's it.
Rebecca, I suppose it's down to Muggins here to find out.
Hold on. The mission
This is really where the series has changed from
London.
We did.
being an interconnected story about how the Creed and the Templars have always been fighting to being, hey, here's just another story of Templars going after a piece of Eden and assassins going after them.
Well, all we can do is take a deep breath and move forward. You'll be searching for the piece of Eden through the lives of Jacob and Evie Fry, twin assassins who operated in Victorian London. Your first set of genetic memories are downloaded. Good luck.
Brother George, it is as I feared. London has fallen. Thrice I have written to you begging your aid.
In London, man, this is just a
Thrice
great
you've
city to run
responded
around in,
in
too.
silence. And yet I write again.
Basically because
So desperate my need, so few
out of all
my
the different
options.
areas you're
I
in,
need
I mean, Paris is good as
London
well.
needs you. You would say it is
As
too
well
bright
as
a task, or that
the
it is
locations
not
in South
yet
Street
time to
too.
strike.
What makes them great is that
Patience will
these are real locations where you can see them in real
Whilst
life
you
and see
wait,
how they've changed.
Templars
And London is so
consolidate
great
power.
because there's so many
They have
old
chosen
things
a
in London that
grandmaster so ruthless, so
are
thorough,
exactly the same as they are in the
one might
game.
think Reginald Birch himself had returned. His name is Crawford Starrick, and he intends to rule the world.
Like, I don't know who Reginald Birch is either.
There is no aspect of society he does not control, no industry that escapes his grim touch. By day, it is corrupt merchants and venal politicians who hold court. Come night, a vicious street gang known as the Blighters strikes terror in the hearts of all. There is no business untainted by his poison, no person unexploited, be it by duplicity or force. Our enemy has designs on the highest office of them all. And so,
I don't know if the guy who's talking right now, Mr. Green, is the character you play in the Chronicles. I haven't played through that yet, but that might connect to this.
Kingdoms and continents as yet unconquered.
I believe when this came out, there was only the Chinese Chronicles one. There wasn't the India or Russian one out yet.
And time again.
Also, the designs of the costumes are great. I mean, this is why Industrial Revolutionary was a perfect kind of pick, because you have great costumes and the characters were all written very well. And like, I don't think some people have gone back and done re-reviews of Unity versus Syndicate, and some people say they like Unity better. But I mean, Unity was just so broken when I played it. I just trusted this game's not playable. And even though I think I've watched like the whole stories between Elise and Arno, and how it's like a Romeo and Juliet thing where they just kill everybody and they try and run away together, and then
iron ships from here.
she dies and he gets his revenge type of thing.
Target 2 is
But it doesn't
David
play off.
Brewster.
They do a bad job telling that story, I feel like. The guy at the point was like, why the fuck does she hate Arno? She should have no idea who what he's doing, or and shouldn't
Think you
suspect
both
of
can
anything,
handle
you
it?
know?
What a question.
All right. My mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, the unstoppable Fry twins. See them nightly at Covent Garden.
I love these two. Like, their facial animations, the personalities were done really well.
George, honestly, I've studied the plans of the laboratory and have every route covered.
And I've got all I need right here. I'll extend your regards to Ferris.
Chat later, George. We've a train to catch.
Jacob! Evie! May the Creed guide you vagrants!
Like, I don't...
Poor man.
Like, that guy's not
Years of not
a person that you see at the end of Unity or anything, as far as I know. From what I've seen,
The
nobody's
same place as
connected
you,
this game to
Jacob.
Unity at all. But the other thing is the music, right? The fiddle we're hearing and all that. That's what really nice about this game. Because I was playing Assassin's Creed 2 the other day, I noticed there's so many sections where, as iconic as that game's music is, that you're running through the city and there's no sound. It's just the ambient noise. Where there's like constant music a lot of the times, and the sound design is done really, really well.
How long does he intend to go on like this? He's disrupting the other workers. Snap his tracks and get the machine fixed. And send me some laudanum for my head.
Coming right up.
Shouting like a bunch of French revolutionaries. And what do you achieve by blockading the factory doors? The machines will continue to run like trouble is brewing.
No, by me. I'm just going through your work area.
Locked.
doing? Stop now, before there's trouble!
No one goes in or out, unless there's a problem.
I hold the machines. That door opens, and I have my route to Ferris.
Also, I think also because there's a very little of a modern day story with this game, it did pave the way for them to take more elements away from the Adamus stuff in modern day story, because I always thought the Adamus concept was really stupid and annoying. That, come on, can you free run? There we go. Well, I thought the Adamus was always stupid because it's just an excuse so they can explain why they have a HUD. A HUD that I really don't like. So HUD options. We'll go light for now. The A is making me jump really far for that. Alright. I like how nobody's doing anything about me stopping these machines. Just a little bit of the ridiculousness of game design. Whereas like in Origins and Odyssey, man, you do something in your area you're not normally in, people fucking notice. But I get this is the tutorial part, so they're just teaching you how to do everything.
Which one of you is responsible? Bloody hell, I need to get out of here. Who are you?
The sanitary inspector. This man is dead.
You're the dead man! Run along, Elf. I'll teach you how to beg for mercy.
The fighting I thought was also really good in this game. Boom. Some people said they didn't like the combat in this, but I do agree that it can get repetitive with what their moves are. I thought with like some of the weapons, it definitely got a lot better. I like the fact that Evie has a cane, and then some of the weapons that you give them create new combos and whatnot.
Ferris, I'm coming.
Mr. Ferris has man this city.
Time to head for higher ground.
That is definitely one good thing that Unity brought, which was like the jumping down thing safely. Yes. Now, don't worry about it, folks.
Snap his bloody neck!
I always like these combos. I will loot you. Take your stuff. Pick your stuff. That's the thing, I probably have a affinity for this game because London's one of my favorite cities to visit. Been there 3 times already and still get to see everything in that city. The funny thing is, like, you know, they didn't make all of London, but I feel like they did a better job representing London than they did Chicago in Watch Dogs. Like, Chicago and Watch Dogs is just completely fucking made up. Oh, you got in the way.
Heads up! We have an intrusion!
Gotcha. See how horrible they are.
Mr. Ferris rewards forced workers. Up to it.
They're forcing kids to work. Back for child labor laws to put into place.
Must be going mad.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Mr. Ferris, sir. The lad in the factory should be taken to be...
Because I refuse to wear glasses. It's a sign of weakness. I'm just using this giant magnifying glass to read my work.
Wages. Yes, sir.
Sure, that reflection was animated or was designed. That didn't look right.
Shall we arrive at a final price, Mr. Ferris?
Just walk over here. Don't mind me.
What's the matter with him?
Take this down. Dear sir, I am pleased to inform you that I have managed to secure a source of iron ore that will continue to generate a steady profit for many a year to come and provide the raw material for several new trades. I expect a knighthood for this. No, don't write that. It is my hope that this good news may please you. I await further instructions. I am, etc., etc., Rupert Ferris.
Etc., etc., etc.
And how's your father these days? I hope the doctor I sent has facilitated a speedy return to good health.
Yes, sir. Words cannot say how grateful we are.
I always think it's good to have to listen to this because you realize like the Templars aren't all bad.
Do let me know if there's anything else I can do.
So like he's helping taking care of her sick father. That's the real problem with Assassin's Creed 3, and it breaks the dynamic because it's no longer evil Templars. It was they were fighting for the same thing.
Oh?
To a point that it's like, well, why are they even fighting? And Rogue made you more sympathetic to the Templar side.
A large bolt, but not enough.
Your Grandmaster will fall.
You assassins can circle London to your heart's content. The mechanism we have built has been going strong for 100 years, and will run 1,000 more.
It is the very city itself.
We will take London
yeah.
from your hands.
From Croydon. You lurk in the shadows like a coward. I doubt it.
And even though you're successful in this game, it's like the assassins don't control any areas. There's no free area anywhere, not even in the Americas. I got what I wanted. I just need to kill that guy. La di da di da. Ha! Take a flight. Oh, what now? Ta. Guess I have to go get this guy. Oh man.
Lost your bottle, boys.
Hey, we're just gonna derail an entire fucking train. Like, where is that like a good idea? Stop the assassin, let's derail the train. And lose all our products and a train. Ooh, there goes a broken arm, maybe a collarbone. Run, Jacob, run. Trip, go.
Well, we seem to have made an unscheduled stop.
Yeah, honestly, like this game caught what everybody loved about the Sherlock Holmes movies and the aesthetic. Run.
Maybe next time I'll walk.
Woo? I like the look on his face there. It was a good introduction to like how he plays Jacob, and then Evie is a little bit more stealth. It's like because it gives you the option to which character you want to use for a mission type of deal. Do you want to be more stealthy about it, or do you want to be more brawler?
Yard. Guard quarters. Brewster's laboratory. This is where the piece of Eden will be located. No loose ends. Now, to decouple the locomotive and the version.
Well, where is it? Huh? Where's Brewster's supplies? Meter. Who's that?
Let me just drop this lantern that would normally break and cause a fire.
Time to deploy the diversion.
Headshot. Need a headshot.
I'm on my way, Sir David.
I love her cane too.
Hello, boys.
Also, like, the movement in this is way more fluid. Even more so than Rogue or Black Flag was. Bye-bye. I got that. Hey, welcome to the stream. Okay.
Smells like Jacob's cooking.
Okay, detach. Which I think takes more than just punching, but... Hey.
That should keep you busy
Cool.
while I head into your lab.
Got my headphones in all wide and conky right now.
You stay here. And keep a
Even though they reuse character models constantly in this game, I still like the way they all looked. Like, the biggest offender is, like, the big bald guys. Every big enforcer is always the same character model.
Not your concern. Bring back the cargo.
But they definitely caught the grittiness of like, the Sherlock Holmes movies and the grittiness of, like, hey... of, like, London gangs. Like, it reminds me a lot of, reminds me a lot of, like, Clockwork Orange and stuff like that. This guy's still coming up here? I'm gonna have to kill him if he does. Come on, go away. Feel like you saw anything. Okay, I'll let you live.
I need 2 more weeks with the device.
Your questionable practices are beginning to draw unwanted attention. You have been given more than enough time to achieve results, Sir David.
I was unaware that you expected me to perform like a cocker spaniel.
Permit me to remind you of your obligation.
That's a fucking British thing to say to you.
Miss Thorne, you ride me like a racehorse.
Sir David, I will return tomorrow. If you have not unlocked the device's secrets, forget your dogs and horses. I will leave you to the wolves. Good day.
I was merely promised a tour of the premises, my lords.
What a green spice.
One thing I regret about when I first played this game, I didn't take the time to go through and do every little thing. Because I think I never really learned a lot about that character, or the Charles Dickens stuff and whatnot.
No deviations from the
I
mission.
need to jump through it all. I need to jump in and do it this time. One thing I do hate, what I hate, and I think it started with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, was the concept of mission parameters. Or it was Assassin's Creed 3 that did that, I don't know. Or one of the ones in Ezio's collection. Where you have to sit there and be like, okay, make sure you do it exactly this way 100%. And then you can't 100% the game unless you do the mission exactly the way they wanted you to. Alright. Okay. See, last time I did this, the other guy was still talking to him. Did she loot him as she killed him? No, I guess it's loot automatic because it's in a hiding spot and you can't loot the body after the fact. Yes, in here. Do I need to hit the mark? I think this guy down here is asleep. He's asleep.
Nearly there.
Looks like there's a chest nearby. I'm gonna go down this way and see if I can find this chest. Yeah, it seems louder to go over here. Yep, here it is. Okay. Oh, it's the entryway. Oh, it's above me. Yeah.
A secret laboratory. Well, well. Perhaps I can aid this interrogation.
Go up here. See, it plays the music in the background. Like, there's so many sequences in other games where it's just dead silence. So I think the team who built this did spend a lot of good attention on sound design.
Ah, thank you kindly. I was in ever such a squeaky fix when, what do you know? You rescue me.
Where's the hidden laboratory?
Yep.
Untie me and then we can parley, my lady.
I'm pressed for time. Tell me now.
It's underground. Requires a key. One of the guards nicked mine, cheeky sod.
Thank you.
Now? Untie me?
You got yourself in. I trust you can get yourself out again.
Not to worry, my lady. Can still recall a couple of tricks from me carnival days.
Charming.
He's a carny. I'm saying, like, I don't think he's not an assassin, so I don't know who's he with or why he's even snooping around. go back outside. Gotta get back over there. Another barrel thing I can do? Oh yeah, there is. Alright. Let's see, there's gotta be another barrel I can drop. I think there's 3. Those are the things that are like, oh, if you don't do this this way, you're not gonna get 100%.
What are you doing? Keep that key in your pocket, or else Miss Dawn will have your guts forgotten. Let's have a butcher's downstairs then. I want to see that artifact. Not if you value your life.
So where the fuck is he?
Hey, leave them rats alone. They've as much right to be here as you.
Alright. There's the guy with the key.
I'll go downstairs into the passage all quiet like. It ain't worth it.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Come on. Wanna fight me? Boom. You got nothing. There's another chest over here somewhere. Here, cat. I'm sure the chest is up here. Yep, there it is. You're a cat meowing too. So that's close. Best way actually over there. Through here. Once again. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, is that the third one? I don't think it is. No, that's a fast way up here. What that is. Yeah, I didn't get the treasure in here. Can I go back for it? Should be right below me, I guess. You know, it might be in this office down here. Might have missed it when I came by. Yep. Let's grab this. There's the third one.
intruder! She's right there!
God damn it, he saw me. Looks like none of your friends saw me. Okay. We're now inside.
There you are. The entrance to Bruce's lab.
Gets ahead. There. I'm not gonna go for the treasure. Nothing special right now, so. Into the lab we go. Alright, take the elevator. That's not noise or anything, it's not like somebody's gonna hear me. Skill points. Continue. Okay, so I need to get this one. Purchase. Double assassination! Lockpicking. That's it for now. Luchu. Luchu.
Ronnie, can't it wait till the morning? No, it can't. So do as you're bloody told. And by the way, it's sir to you.
The blokes are knackered, sir. Someone's gonna get that.
Oh, you shouldn't talk to people like that. Nobody likes a dick.
Stop this!
What do you reckon she's up to?
Keep your mouth shut and you'll be okay. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, I'm used to Assassin's Creed 2, and like even Black Flag, I think, where you just hold down right trigger and A in order to do stuff. And when you do that, it stops their free running.
Piece of Eden.
It means you want to climb.
Increase the electricity.
But it'll become unstable, sir.
You heard what Miss Thorne said. We need
Like, this is why, like,
now.
the story is kind of meh, because here's a piece of Eden, and we don't even know what it is, and nor do we even care. We go into depth of what the piece of Eden is that you go after in this game, where you go after the Shroud of Turin, or the Shroud of Eden, what they call, with the Shroud of Turin. But it's like we don't even know what this one is. Screw you. There's no subtitles for this part.
Once we unlock the artifact's secrets, the Templars' grip on London will be fixed. The assassins will fall, and Darwin will be little more than a bearded memory.
And he's talking shit about Darwin now.
Oh, she's something. A jug of sour milk, but what a wit!
Alright, can I get you? Gotcha. I did that more stealthily than I would with Jacob. Jacob, I just love running and killing everybody.
But I have so much more to discover.
Do not be afraid.
I'm not. God will protect me.
I will continue your experiment.
You will not stop, Starrick. Miss Thorne has already found another piece of Eden, more powerful than the last.
I will take that one too.
Yes, this basically lays out what the rest of the games are about. It's like, just grab shit. And then Assassin's Creed Origins, a revenge story that has a DLC extra mission that actually shows you the creation of the Assassin's Creed. Because only thing I didn't like about that was that the character you play doesn't want anything more than revenge, and his wife's like, no, I'm going to make this creed. And then Odyssey, which I think is probably one of my favorite ones, is not about any of this shit. It's just about going on an adventure and going and once again revenge. I think it's because they finally realized one of the finding things about Assassin's Creed 2 was the character's motivation was revenge, and it's a great motivation to have. It's great for Origins. It's just it turned out like he didn't care about the Creed. All he wanted was Origins to be with his wife.
Keep going.
Or revenge and then be with his wife, and his wife didn't. Which is what I thought was annoying.
That was far too close.
I think the DLC mission like makes it more accepting on his part and understanding why the Creed needs to happen. But I don't know. And like the characters in the present day are pointless. I mean, the chick you play in Origins and even in Odyssey was the chick working for the Templars in Rogue, and I believe you see her in here too when they try to stop Sean and Rachel, or Rebecca, Sean and Rebecca in the present day. But like, the reason why she goes AWOL is not really well explained, and why she's going after pieces of Eden in these lives, and why she even investigated these things are just pointless. Alright, completed. Kill 3 enemies with hanging barrels. 5 out of 5. Keeps thrifty cloak. Yeah, but like that, little 5 out of 5. Your points, your experience, and like will you rate this mission? I don't like those because it takes me out of the experience. I just give me an immersive game.
Detonated and took the lab with it.
The magic lump of hyperbolic metal. I'm
exactly what they are.
Simply because you have never valued the pieces does not
All
mean...
went according to plan,
They still have no idea who the fuck
There
this
was a
guy
slight
is.
complication.
How slight.
The lab exploded.
Jacob.
You derailed a train.
Oh, he did. Did he?
I like that tit
Well,
for
the train
tat here.
derailed and I happened to be on it. I killed my target.
Brewster is also no more.
Then all in all a successful mission in spite of you two.
What about London?
What about it?
We're wasting our time out here.
You know as well as I do that London has been the domain of the Templars for the last 100 years. They are far too strong yet.
So, that's why we should go there.
The Templars have found a new piece of Eden.
Sir David is dead. They do not know how to use it. The Council shall guide us. Sound advice that your
The only thing I think is this council might connect to Unity because there's a council in Unity.
back in Crawley.
But like, I don't know who this guy is at all. And Unity once again went after like the Sage storyline, which the Sage thing was just kind of meh.
Gentle sound of opportunity passing us by.
So what's stopping us? London is waiting to be liberated. Forget Crawley.
Father would have wanted us to listen.
Father, you could continue his legacy in London.
Freeing future generations from a city ruled by Templars. You know, Jacob Fry? You might just be right.
Then shall we?
Yes. Let's. Onward to
So I say
London.
this has a little bit of a step over Odyssey because you have male and female characters, but they're two very different personalities, and they're both very likable. Where in Odyssey, Alexio and Alexandra are very much the exact same character. Just one's woman, one's not. Like I feel like that's a further step back than having a character have their own personality.
From Abstergo. But I want to check in on Sean and Rebecca. I still think attacking a Templar is a mistake.
So your secret organization, you have agents you send out in the field that when they disobey, what? You have to get rid of the shit? This is why the Templars are in charge, because the Templars run missions and they punish people who don't fucking follow orders. That's how militaries work.
Come on. Where is Isabel? What a lovely surprise.
Our mutual friends will be here shortly to search for the artifact. Once it's located,
Like that hand coming up to go.
Super.
Sit down.
Always a pleasure.
Don't know anything about that guy either.
Prick. It's people like you that give historians a bad
What's
name.
doing? They're assassins with their blades, instead of being blades to kill people, are tasers.
Thank you for making my job
Yeah,
easy.
the chick with him is the gal you play in the other one. Her.
It does look
Violet De Costa, I believe.
Master Berg, Agent DaCosta. Deal with them, please.
Move it!
Hunt them down!
I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's the character who you're playing as in Origins and Odyssey.
The whole operation at risk. You need to synchronize Jacob and Evie's memories. Find something that puts us ahead of the enemy. Time is of the essence, and lives are now clearly on the line. Good luck.
Yeah, costuming here is really good. But like I said, I think the London time period gives you the grittiness of the Sherlock Holmes movies of the Robert Downey Jr. ones, and like the gang warfare stuff reminds me a lot of like Guy Ritchie mobster movies, such as like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and whatnot, but set in the past. And you got a little bit of that Cockney Clockwork Orange flair going on top with some of the characters.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against the Templars.
Is Mr. Green again?
The assassin watching over London? Did you not listen the first 3 times?
Listen to what? Oi, watch it.
Like clearly, I picked your pocket.
Oi! Come back here, you filthy dipper!
Jacob, stop! This is a thanks, a man.
Come on, get down. See the music here? Perfect. There's the kid.
Fine, you little mobsman. Keep it.
Well, well. What do we have here? You're on our property.
Am I?
Rip it off! Don't pull any punches! Knock it, knock off! I'm trying the life out of here!
I shot you a double finisher, but they weren't close enough together. Boom, boom. I wonder if I'll get copyright strike for the music in this game.
Excellent. What else does London have to offer?
Look how Evie's finally showing up.
Now is not the time for tourism, Jacob. Now's the time to find Henry Green. I've always been the quicker climber, haven't I?
Not since we were 2.
Race you to the highest vantage point. You're going to lose again.
Not on my watch.
Dun, 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 dun. There's our way up. Ah, beat you, Evie.
Where is Mr. Green's shop located? It was marked on Father's map.
2 assassins. Equal in height. 1 female, 1 male.
Why did you tell him we're sitting on an
2 decades
incline?
old, and those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
And you are?
Henry Green, at your service. I was sorry to learn about your father's passing.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
I suppose the Council desires news.
London must be freed to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the Council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes.
He's like, I've been waiting here forever to do this shit.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news. Today, Starrick sits at the helm of the most sophisticated Templar infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class, every borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I've always thought of myself as a gang leader.
I like this.
But fair. Huh. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Evie. We can rally them to
Only
our side.
starting a gang was so easy.
Like the way that you rallied those card players at the Oakwood Tavern into the river.
Oh, that was different. They beat me at whist. I can see it now. We'll call ourselves the Rooks.
You were never good at chess either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh.
Well, let me show you the lay of the land. Shall we?
Okay. I'm down, Mr. Green. I'm glad they threw out that one mechanic that they threw into, I think, Brotherhood, was it? Or was it it was either Brotherhood or it was Revelations, where Ezio had to get like a hook thing so he could jump higher to climb stuff. That was really annoying. Alright,
Look at
synchronize.
what Starrick has done to the city. Whitechapel is riddled with crime. Child labor, despite regulations. A gang known as the Blighters overruns the streets. And Templars manipulating behind the scenes. As in all the other boroughs, we need to return this city to the people who built it in the first place.
We will free London from Starrick. You have my word.
And my Rooks.
Miss Fry, your passion is inspiring. Come. Let us return to my shop, and I can bring you up to date on the rest.
I just want to say the map in this game is designed like really wrong, I think. So I want to go. Yeah, there's Big Ben. So can I see the map? Here's the Thames. Where's Big Ben? It's too far south. There. Oh, okay, no, it's not. Okay, yeah, so here's Big Ben. For some reason, I thought this map was turned around. Oh, that's the issue, is that you can turn it around. Alright. City of London, you're in Whitechapel here. Okay. So for some reason, like, when I first played this, I found the map, like, kind of, like, set up like this. And this is backwards, because it should be this way, where this is the north end. And then you have the south end. And this isn't even all London. This is just, for one, this isn't leaving the whole map unlocked. Probably there's more stuff here. But this is just mainly West London, because everything else, the whole East London, South London, more of the new stuff like the Tower of London and like all the business stuff is further over here, I think. Yeah. I think there's it over here. Nope. Tower of London's in this game, I just can't remember where it's at. Alright. Oh yeah. Hello, Mr. Green.
Keep quiet. Kaylock's looking for me.
Who's Kaylock?
One of Starrick's gang leaders.
Why does he want you?
He's after some of my more arcane research into one of the precursor artifacts.
The Piece of Eden.
So tell me about these blighters.
In search of an army, Starrick gathered up the nastiest of the underworld. Some of the city's gangs tried to prevent it and were slaughtered for their efforts. Now, only Whitechapel's clinkers remain opposed, but they're no match for the blighters.
Well, let's shine these clinkers up then, shall we? They're just the sort we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Evie, they're ready to fight and oppose the blighters. This is my chance to step in. Look out, London. Here come the rooks.
And we come around this corner and... Oops.
Confound this city. No one looks where they're going.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Bloody Drood. I'll never finish it at this rate. Only Providence knows where those words are headed now. Well, I must get to work replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two, you can always find me where the ale is warm and tempers are hot.
Charles Dickens.
Ta-ta.
What an odd man.
That Mr. Fry was Charles Dickens. Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket.
Kaylock's gang is nearby. They must not follow me back to my shop.
We'll take care of it.
Here, you might be able to use this.
Oh God, I hope so.
My carriage is nearby. Make use of it to throw them off my trail. I will meet you at the curio shop.
I have to know if this mission will break for this episode, and I'll be right back to do part 2. Alright, so let's drive.
We need to lead them away from Green. Here comes trouble.
The Kaylock will rue the day.
Wow. I should probably go back, 'cause I think there's skills for Jacob I need to get. Yep, skills. I got 3 skills for Jacob. Alright, he needs his lockpicking. Combo, unstoppable. Yes, purchase. And Slayer. You have reached new level, level 2. Okay.
Let's go.
I guess left those guys behind. Shit. I think I'm about to fail this because I'm supposed to stay with them.
Steady on. Walk on, girl.
Yeah, driving this shit is not the easiest. This is squirrely ass stuff.
They're gone.
Now to return to Mr. Green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
That relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
George would do nothing of the sort. Whatever's left of the Creed would perish under your control.
Harsh words, dear sister.
I do hope Mr. Green made it back safely.
Don't tell me you fancy the bloke already.
And what do you suggest we do if our #1 source of information turns up dead?
Starrick can't be that hard to find. I say we turn the carriage round and go find him.
This is why you aren't in charge.
I'm not gonna help her down. Alright.
Did you give them the slip?
We gave them more than that.
Who are all these people?
Over the years, I have established a number of connections across the city.
Splendid. We'll need focused aid.
Focused aid. We take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick has influence in every branch of society. We need to match him.
I see what you're saying, Evie. We need the Rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own. We will need the police to turn a blind eye to activities. My ally in the force, Sergeant Aberline. I've heard he's a master of disguise. Next up, urchins.
Urchins?
Urchins. Children make for excellent spies.
Clara O'Day.
Smart as a whip, that one.
Assassins are both child labor either.
You would be wise to remember that Starrick never acts alone. There are gang leaders in every borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt.
Rexford Kaylock, known for his ability to vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make him vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment. A Templar target you might want to look into. Be cautious. It's rough out there.
Alrighty.
Don't worry about me, Greenie. I can handle a few thugs.
Alrighty. So sequence 3 is somewhere. That's green completed. Arrive before Evie. Yep. Access the map. Complete conquest activities to capture territories from the Blighters. Kill a Templar boss to conquer the borough. Okay. Resume. Catch an urchin. Fields. Templar hunt. Alright, cool. So now we are getting to the meat of the game. We can jump in and we can start doing activities, start doing the collectibles and whatnot. But we will be doing that in the next episode. So thank you for watching. This will be uploaded to YouTube this week. So check out our YouTube channel where I upload all our streams that we do, including the ones that do solo like this. And I believe this is going to be serious. We're going to complete all of Assassin's Creed Syndicate together. Thank you for watching. Bye.